Yeah. My chopping and screwing is getting worse as the show is going, man. But this is the Nomtombout Radio Show, 91.7 WVXU HD2 station. Stream us live on radioartifact.com. We back for another week, man. This is your guy Six, SIXX, bringing you another Vainglorious show. What did Vainglorious even mean,
man? You know, when I looked that word up, it wasn't even really a word.
No, you made it up.
So you take glorious, and then I guess you just trying to take to the highest of, sorry, the microphone just slipped out, y'all. The highest level of the glorious. Man, it was crazy. I done met that brother. Rest in peace. Went on a little tour with him.
Dang, for real?
Yeah. And he talked to me. My brother.
What was he from?
He's from New York.
Tell him who you are, man.
What's up, everybody? This is Live One. We back at you again. Another week. Peace and love. Shout out to all my peoples in Covington, Newport, Erlanger, Florence, Burlington, Bellevue, Campbell County, all surrounding areas in northern Kentucky, and most definitely peace and love to the Natty. What up? Right here. Now I'm talking about yo.
Definitely a big shout out to all the Uber, Lyft, Uber Eats, drivers out there, man, getting it done. It's crazy, man. I've been doing the Lyft thing, man. It's not that bad. It's definitely better than working in a factory somewhere.
Oh my goodness. Definitely.
Definitely. Only thing is, you working at a factory, you ain't using up your gas all day.
Right.
Lowering the value of your car. If you think too hard about doing Lyft, you're not gonna do it. So I'm gonna use my main transportation as
Right.
okay. Hopefully I make a lot of money so I can forget about it.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely not sustainable. But hey, man, I'm doing it right now. It's a nice little side hustle, man, to throw on top of another hustle or another couple hustles, man.
And do you excuse me, in between when you going to pick people up, you able to, I guess you able to just relax and kind of do what you would normally be doing, making runs anyway, but you're just doing it, picking up people and getting them to their destination. So it's still a thing where you can still have, when you drop somebody off, you can get back into whatever thought you were in. For your other hustle that you're doing, like, okay, I gotta make sure I do this, and you can plan around your day.
Yeah.
You ain't stuck at, like you said, you're not stuck at the warehouse, or you're not stuck at the office in one spot all day where you can't just be mobile. That's important. That's important.
It be having me too relaxed sometimes, though. Sometimes I don't even remember I got somebody in the back. I just look at the review like, hold up, man. Who is you?
You be there practicing bits.
Yeah, man. You just get.
Hey,
oh, snap. Forgot you was here,
right.
Man. I was taking this dude to the airport today, man. Totally forgot. Like a 40-minute drive. But, man, it's not that bad, man. It's a nice little side hustle, man. We need to showcase more side hustles and just tell people about it, man. What other things can you think of that people can do out here to make money?
Man,
it done got to the point where you got to consistently be making money all day through different streams, man.
Especially if you're not working. Especially if you're trying to not work a traditional job.
Yeah, non-jobs.
Then you really feel like, then you really understand like how much you really have to put into it to sustain whatever it is that everybody's cost of living and stuff like that is different, but you really have to, cause there's no one, it's no one to really depend on. You're not dependent on your employer. You're going there and working your 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever, and that money's going to come from the employer. But when you have to be the sole reason why you get moving and staying active, in a setting to where you're the boss, it changes. You know what I'm saying? Some people are not equipped to be the boss of themselves in that way.
Yeah.
They need structure, and with me, I like freelance. Like, I know that's I can switch up my schedule for the day at a moment's notice, most of the time, because I try to space things out from one thing to the next. So if I'm not, like, I can get a track from somebody and not even a track, a session or something like that from somebody, and mix it. And then if I gotta, cause I'm gonna be hopefully, I'm supposed to do one tonight. The DoorDash joint.
Yeah.
So I could take what I mixed, put it in the car, and then listen to the mix, go do the DoorDash for however long I'm working it, and then come back to the crib and fix what I feel like I needed to fix, or you know what I mean. And
if you don't know what a session is or what he's talking about, these are audio files from people coming recording songs. So you take your mix, your mix is putting it together, getting everything leveled out, making it all sound good together, and then you take it in the car and ride around to it, listen to it on different speakers and stereos. But yeah, that is a good way to kill time during that.
And then with me, that doing that, so I don't know how long I'm gonna do it for real, but I just at least wanted to try it to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for me doing that particular side hustle, then because I've been in the Uber and they've made it sparked the conversation, and then I've been in Ubers where the drivers was just quiet, and I was cool with that too, like get me to where I'm going or whatever. But I kind of at this particular time I don't really feel like talking. You know what I mean? I'm not a rude guy anyway though, but I'd rather not have to deal with a human in the car. So I said, let me just go grab some grub for somebody and get it to where I'm doing this as opposed to like the traditional delivery, because you got to come and get the money from these people. Sometimes this is already taken care of. I ain't got to worry about getting robbed. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. All that the transaction has already been taken care of. I'm just bringing you your stuff, smiling, and keeping it, being who I am, and keeping it moving.
Man, y'all hit us up and tell us some of y'all side hustles, man, because I'm trying to get up to like 8-9 streams of income, man. That's the only way you can survive out here now. Let us know how you surviving out there with your job or your non-jobs. That's a big thing now, finding jobs that ain't necessarily a job. Hit us up on Facebook, NOMTOMBOUT, Nomtombout, or you can check us out at on Instagram, NOMTOMBOUT_radio. And just let us know how you out there getting it day to day, making it happen, paying these bills, man, because the bills don't stop. They want their money every month.
How dare they?
How dare they? I don't know if y'all know, but energy is free. Shout out to Nikola Tesla.
Right.
Need to figure out how to capture this energy out the air. It's crazy because I think like spiritually, socially, monetarily, like I think us, especially like us as African American Black people, man, we need to go back to moving all in one big house, man. Them big houses in Evanston and Avondale, those houses that size for a reason. Because back in the day, I think I say the same stories over and over, but they so relevant. You had grandma, you had mama, you had mama's sisters, uncles, aunts, down to your cousins. You all, man.
Yep.
And hey, man, that's monetarily efficient. You got some money left over. Everybody kind of calm because they ain't worried about their last dollar. Man, we need to get whole families back inside houses, man.
That's true.
And build up our little economy, man. This February, man, I'm a Pisces baby, man. We got some Pisces, some February birthdays. I'm not sure if they all Pisces. I know I am. February 23rd.
Yeah, you probably at the beginning of it. Because my brother is on the 15th. He's Aquarius. Yeah.
It's still water sign season. Popular people whose birthdays are in February. Dr. Dre is February 18th, man. Dr. Dre, he has evolved from the first group he was in. What was it called? World Class.
World Class Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, man. Used to have them the mascaras. The mascaras. Put a B and an S on there.
Yeah, that was that like electronic bass music back in the day. I remember dancing to. I remember my uncle had that record. And I can't even remember. Dr. Dre. it's Dr. Dre. I was like, and it was just dance, break dancing music.
Yeah.
At that time, and then when I didn't even realize that it was the same person until I actually started really paying attention to the art, really paying attention to the credits and the artists and all that stuff like that. When I really got into the music, so I was studying everything. I was like, oh, dude. Because he went from, like you said, wearing sequins clothes and mascara, Jerry curl, to all black Raider hat. Real hardcore street music.
That's crazy.
And then he went from there to producer extraordinaire to working with all kind of people.
Yeah.
Just evolving, and still having pitfalls and stuff like that. Things happening in his life, but he keep it. People like that is just like, that's where when we were talking off air about just going through different situations and trying to what you do to break through and get to the other side of those bad situations and be able to learn from them and keep moving on. So like people like him, that's successful like that, you can learn from people like Will Smith, and his family, people like a few different people. I just been like, let me see, because sometimes I only deal with their musical things, and if it's behind the scenes, it's behind the scenes in the studio. I try not to be too concerned with people's lives, but at some point in time, somebody that's you may have some type of regard for or respect, they have gone through something, especially if they're older, they have gone through something that you may be just coming out of or you're going through. So it doesn't hurt to get a different perspective.
Definitely.
Because it's like, oh, if they got through that, this right here, it can definitely be, you're not the same as everybody. Everybody has different levels and different points, breaking points and all that stuff like that. But I just try to always use the inspiration of other people that I respect, even from afar. Try to help me self-analyze what's going on with me at any particular time. So, but Dr. Dre is a good one. Bobby Brown was February 5th.
Okay.
He done been through it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. Everybody thought Bobby Brown was a monster.
Yeah.
It come out that, hey man, he was getting played. Man. February birthdays, man. There's a lot of emotion in these February birthdays. I think it's the water sign. I got Ice-T. I'm Ice-T, man. Well, I wasn't really hip to Ice-T like that.
But you talking about somebody, the evolution of somebody with him too.
From cop killer to playing a cop.
Yeah. And for me, I don't know how other people feel, but for me, seeing him play, I never had an issue. How you gonna go from da-da-da-da-da? Because to me, I've done a little acting here and there, so I feel like if you acting, it's acting. And it's not a thing where whatever you coming with your true artistic thought and idea or authenticity of you as an individual, you playing a character. So certain things I wouldn't do as an actor, a lot of things I wouldn't do as an actor, but I don't have no issue with him doing that. I don't feel like this. You know what I mean? Some people I remember had a felt the way about, how you gonna do this, then you gonna play it, you playing a cop. I feel like he's playing the cop the way a cop should be played. Yeah. Should be. So I can deal with that better. But like you said, he went from the hardcore rap, and he still does it. He went to the rock.
Yeah, the rock.
Then all the acting he's done more acting. He's probably he's been in more movies now than he's put out albums. So it's kids that have grown up in the last 10, 15, probably 20 years that didn't even know, they don't know him as the guy who used to rap and doing music. Some people don't know Will Smith as the guy who used to rap. Man,
first hip hop Grammy, man.
First hip hop Grammy.
Or even Ice Cube, man. You talking about 180. This dude, he another one with the spicy lyrics, and now he make children's movies. Are we there yet?
Right.
Like, them kids have no idea.
Right.
Oh, that's crazy. Brandy Norwood's birthday is on February the 11th, man. A crazy vocalist. Ridiculous. Lupe Fiasco, Ja Rule, man. Y'all take it easy on Ja, man. That Fire Festival documentary. One of the first things he say when it come on is he like, He pointed to the other guy. He like, man, this my partner in crime. I'm like, oh, they done painted Ja like that. He
so you know what?
himself.
I haven't even seen. You said it's a documentary.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's 2 of them.
Oh, I gotta watch that, dude.
They put them documentaries together with the swiftness.
So the documentary is about him.
It's about how the Fire Festival. He a major part of that, but he was one of the people I guess that was getting money for the festival. I think the tickets was like 15,000, something crazy like that.
What?
And people was because it was exclusivity that they was selling with it. It's like it's on a private beach, and it's for all these elite people who just had this amount of money. They get down there, man. They was showing like the catering. Oh, it was terrible. People like all the acts had pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
So, but nobody realized till they got down. I think it was in the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
So you take a plane trip all the way to the Bahamas,
Right.
and it's not what you thought. You spent 15,000. Man,
Wow.
people was pissed, man. So, yeah, they trying to do Ja Rule in somewhere. 50 Cent is laughing.
You know he is.
I couldn't even write this, man. This is amazing, man.
And he probably put up some kind of memes or something.
Oh, he did, man. 50 Cent might be the pettiest rapper ever. He's terrible. I wonder what his karma be looking like. Just like at the crib, undercover type stuff.
Right.
Like, it's gotta be deep.
It's like, dude, he stump his toe every time he go past the bed.
Something gotta be happening, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Gucci Mane, man. Happy birthday to Baby from Cash Money, man.
Mm-hmm.
This dude is so. I'm a man, and I'm not really judging men, but man, this guy Brian Baby Williams from Cash Money, he's one of the most unattractive people ever, man. He looked like a gremlin, and he got face tattoos. This man is in a relationship with Toni Braxton.
Mm.
It's a waste of a good Toni Braxton, man. A waste, man.
Mm.
That irks me, man. It really bothers me that they together.
When I first because I used to watch their show, the Braxtons. I used to watch the show, and then when it came up and he was on there one time, I was just like, I wasn't believing it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, huh?
How, man?
Because it seemed like, and I don't know her personally, but it just seemed like she would have a certain standard of compatibility, and like even if you don't. Let's take the attractiveness out of it, cause I mean I feel the same as you. I concur.
Man, have
but
you ever
just
seen her face?
But just the they don't even feel like they would mix like in a way to where what they're gonna talk about. Yeah. The tattoos on her face and the whole supposed gang lifestyle. Like you a mother. I think she got 2 children. She's an artist, a legend, and it always seems like, for the most part, she's trying to only present in her likeness something that's positive and good.
Yeah,
and
she could be with Babyface, man. Come on, I would respect that more if he was with Baby. This man saved your life. You should be with Babyface, man. That's crazy, man. This man Birdman. You with a man named Birdman. Hey man, I'm upset. I'm dang upset, man. Jay Dilla, man, we're just gonna do a couple more. Jay Dilla was on the 7th of February. Man, if you never heard of Jay Dilla beat, you need to go do your research, man. They got him on here as a Detroit rapper. How dare they?
Oh my God, that's
out of touch.
That's so that's so disrespectful.
Yeah, man. But that's just a couple of the birthdays for February, man. If you got a birthday during this month, happy birthday. It's also, we call it Black History Month, but it's always some Black history being made, man, every day of the year. You can't avoid it, man. It's happening every day.
There's a lot of things that wouldn't be in this society if it wasn't for, the so-called black man and woman. So that's every day. You looking at a lot of things. You looking at you eating peanut butter. You at the stoplight. Just about anything. Just about anything, we've had our hand in it, even if the credit wasn't there.
Yeah, making stuff more efficient, man. That's how it go. When you got to do the work, you're gonna figure out ways to make work more efficient, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to George Washington Carver, though, man. That's my main guy, man. If y'all know, I love peanut butter, man.
Man.
Sometimes on his every year on his birthday, I sing Master P. I miss my homies. While I eat a whole jar of peanut butter. Last night I ate a whole jar of peanut butter, and I didn't feel bad afterwards. I felt actually happy and gleeful, man. I love it.
Was you humming when you was eating?
Man, I was so happy, man. I don't know what it is about it, man. Pizza and peanut butter, man. I eat with a smile on my face. The food fall out of my mouth, I be smiling so big.
Wow.
Hey, man.
That's crazy, though. Yeah, pizza is, man.
God. Best pizza in Cincinnati, man.
Man, my favorite pizza, and it's probably a large reason is probably the sauce.
Yeah.
Is
Don't say Papa John's.
Nah.
They trash.
It's La Rosa's.
Sheesh.
I love La Rosa's, man.
La Rosa's. Have you? I don't know what you get on your pizza, man, but have you ever picked up a box of cold La Rosa's pizza, like a large? Mm-hmm. It weigh about 7 pounds, man. That cheese is saturated, bro. Like, I know it's bad, but it tastes so good, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's some heavy
What
cheese.
I've been able to do recently is I eat less.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I could, depending on how they cut the pizza, you know, I've been able to eat a whole pizza since I was like 12 or something like that.
So is it that bad that you can eat a whole pizza? I don't think it is, man. I'm tired of feeling ashamed and wanting more. Have you ever ate a whole large and a half?
Man.
I did it once, man. I did regret that, though. Heartburn.
You get that time it's like you got a never-ending stomach, man. And you just keep going. You watching an interesting movie, you like, in your mind you was gonna save the other half for whoever else was going.
Ain't no saving happening, man.
I was like, it was for real. It's like the corner pieces left, the little bitty triangle.
Yeah, you thinking you gonna say that, man? Now it just look ridiculous with these small. Give me these crackers, cracker pizza, man. Playing games with yourself, talking about you gonna save it for later. You gonna have it for dinner or tomorrow. You know you lying, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know I be lying. It's over. I don't even tell them lies to myself no more. I'm about to try not, but it's probably gonna happen. I think in the city, oh man, it's a couple different places like, man, Rapid Fire out in Fairfield, amazing, man. Mm-hmm. These little places that's like Chipotle style eateries. Yeah. Where you go in, you pretty much watch them make it, or you make it yourself. Mm-hmm. They killing the game. Mod Pizza, oh my God, Mod.
Yeah,
Mod. You can get two of them and devastate yourself. They got some heavy cheese too.
Yeah,
but it's so delicious, man. You got to get it. I get it well done and cutting squares. Or sometimes I get it cut in 8 pieces instead of 6 because it make me feel like I'm not being as fat. It make the food seem like it's stretching more.
Right.
I love it, man.
Do you? I like Marco's.
Oh, Marco's is crazy, bro.
I like Jets. I haven't had Jets in a long time though. And what I like about Jets, I like for my pizza to be overcooked a little bit. Yeah. I like that cheese just to get brown a little, you know, whatever that color would be, and then on the tips, you know, when the cheese is melted off the tip, but it's kind of burnt.
Yeah.
And you can just crack it off.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Hey, man, this is some gluttony show. This is a gluttony show, man. Hey, anybody out there want to show us love here at the station, man, we should have a pizza party. That's the next event we should do.
Oh, yeah.
We got some stuff booked, so I'm going to see. We should have a pizza party.
We should.
I got one of those La Rosa's things, too, a buddy card. Mm-hmm. And I refuse to use it because you know you can only use it with like medium or large. I'm like, man, I don't need 2 pieces nowhere near me, man. I don't. But man, we're gonna put that together, man.
I wonder if we could do like a taste off or something like that.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa. And get it sponsored somehow.
Yeah, by them. They bring it, you know.
Yeah. Hey man, anybody who knows any of these local pizza places, La Rosa's, it's a place over on the west side called, it's a drive-through. I forget what it's called. I think it begins with a T. Anybody who wants to be part of this pizza party taste test, we're going to decide. Because La Rosa's win Taste of Cincinnati every year. These people come out of the woodwork with these exotic dishes, and every year La Rosa's just kill it.
Yeah.
Kill the game.
Man, for me, like I said, I like to get the thin, traditional when I get La Rosa's.
Yeah.
But the sauce, like when I cook spaghetti at home, when I go to the store, I get La Rosa's sauce.
Piece of sauce?
Piece of spaghetti sauce.
Spaghetti sauce. Okay.
Yeah, but it's kind of the same. You know what I mean? And it's just it's just got just enough sweet, and I like a little sweetness in it. And then I'll get like the herb. I mean the mushroom and what's the other thing that could make you garlic and mushroom.
Yeah.
And that's the sauce that I like. And then I just be putting all my little spices in it. And when my kids know that Daddy's fixing spaghetti, it'd be like they might send a text like Daddy cooking spaghetti tonight, and everybody waiting for it.
They like it even with the mushrooms and everything.
They like it, yeah. Even with because I don't use meat. I use meat alternative. And if I haven't gotten the meat and don't feel like going to the store, I just use the sauce and the spaghetti noodles, and then some salad or something. Yeah. When I cook that, they sit down at the table to eat that.
Yeah.
Kitchen table.
You get the garlic bread too? Y'all do garlic bread?
From time to time I will, but a lot of times I try not to do the bread.
Yeah,
but
carbs.
Yeah,
but that
I
Texas
do.
toast with the cheese is crazy, boy.
Yep.
Jesus, man, I just gained like 5 pounds just talking about food.
Thinking about it.
It's 7:00 somewhere, man. Everybody's sitting down to either eat or trying to find something to eat, man. Let us know what type of pizza you like, man. Hit us up.
Yeah, what's your favorite pizza spots in the city? It can be an independent company or a family business. It can be one of the major chains. We need a poll, and then from that poll, we could break it down and maybe get the top 10, maybe, and try to reach out and try to do that and see if they will be interested. And even if they not, I'm willing, me as a pizza connoisseur, I would. And if it came down to this, I would probably do maybe the top 5. Mm-hmm. I'll buy a piece of each from each of those spots, maybe even 2 of them, bring them to where we had this event at, and then just figure. And then from there, any kind of publicity we can get from it, we can let those companies know. Look, we did this, and this is just because we love your product, like your product or whatever. And this is the thing we got. That maybe next time, they might want to throw, be a sponsor on it.
That sounds delicious, man. Oh man,
get people out. They gonna come to get some free food,
man. That's the trick.
Yeah, get some entertainment. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Entertainment is the easy part.
Easy.
Yeah, man, we're going to be back at y'all with that idea. We definitely got to have a pizza. Man, you remember back when you used to have ice cream socials and pizza parties back in school? Mm. That was the livest time, man. We need to get ice cream and pizza. Really mess everybody's diets up that day.
Like, call the event cheat day.
Cheat day. Whoa. Hey, man, we might not need to talk about this. Hey, y'all don't erase that. Erase it, man.
Hey, it's in the air. It's already been said. That means we got rights to it.
That's hard. We can't even talk about that no more. Let's move on, man, because we about to. Hey, yeah, man. Like I said, Black History Month, man. I just want to tell y'all about somebody who's not. He knows a lot about the city. Well, knew a lot about the city, man. Today's Black History Fact is about a guy named Frank Robinson. You might have heard his name before. He was born in Beaumont, Texas, August the 31st, 1935. And he was a baseball player, one of the greatest outfielders, and who later became, excuse me, a manager of a few different teams. But Frank Robinson was a guy, like I said, he was from Beaumont, Texas, but he was known as a no-nonsense guy, great player, 14-time All-Star. He batted at 309 times. He hit 30 home runs 11 times. When you have to put a stat on top of a stat, you know you were good at what you did. And he led the league in slugging 4 times. and and in runs he scored 3 times. But just a great guy, man. A pillar to the city. He actually played for the Cincinnati Reds. There, he was named most valuable player, only player to be named most valuable player for both the National and the American League. And in 1961, he led the the National League to the pennant, where he played for the Cincinnati Reds. He batted a 323. Man, he was out here just doing work, man. Over his career, he wanted to diversify the game and get more black managers into the game. And actually, in 1975, he achieved that by becoming a manager. And he first managed the Cleveland Indians. Then he moved on to the San Francisco Giants, Baltimore Orioles, the Montreal Expos, and also the Washington Nationals. He did management from 1975 to 2006, and he was actually the first black manager in baseball. So that's just a little fun fact about a guy who played for the Reds. So see, all hope ain't lost, man. We can still do something, man. We need to evoke the spirit of Frank Robinson all over the competition, man. I think this year they need to have like Frank Robinson, the little heads they have on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
They should have those in every game. Just try to bring back the spirit, man.
Right. That's definitely big for him to be the first manager, African American manager. I didn't even know that. I remember him. I remember him being a hitter. The boy, hit that ball, and then you saying that, dropping the stats and all that.
Yeah.
Cause I liked to play baseball when I was young, but I didn't watch it a lot. But I knew who was who as far as the major, the main players and the ones who actually, really good or whatever. But I didn't know that. I didn't know that he was the first African American manager in the major leagues.
Yeah, and for him to always profess that he wanted more black leadership in the league, and for him to be the first, man, it just show you a lot about his drive. And he was named MVP in 1966, American League with the Orioles after they won the Triple Crown. He helped the Orioles to 2 World Series titles. He was just out here busy, man. So just want to tell you about people who made strides for the city. So if you never heard of Frank Robinson, go check him out, and send his picture to everybody on staff at the Reds. Just email them a picture. I'm like, you know what, we were great.
Right. Because there's so much pride in the city for the Reds. So if you're a younger person and you're like, well, every year they start out okay, but then things don't go right, they wouldn't understand why people hold on to the nostalgia of the love that people have and the dedication coming out in the rain to watch these games, and they're probably gonna lose. Why you go? But it's just like people still hold on to maybe to get back. Like even in 90, I think it was 90 when they went, and that was a year that I was at the age to where I really could understand the whole process of the playoffs and the championship, the pennant, and all that type of stuff. And that just happened to be the year that they went all the way. They didn't win, but they went all the way. So there was a lot of pride, and people running around with the Reds hats, T-shirts, hoodie, whatever. So I can see when you get the taste of it, how you just hold on. Now with the Bengals, I don't know.
I wonder what's about to happen with Marvin gone. Are they gonna put somebody in there?
They got somebody. They did get the new coach. They got I saw a one of those signs up on the expressway welcoming him. I didn't catch the name because I caught it at the last minute, and it was one of those I don't know what you call them, but the signs where it was just like screens, so it would move him off of there, and somebody else would pop up.
Yeah.
And I just happened to see, and they was congratulating the new head coach of the Bengals. But what would be crazy is if he come in and then they go all the way to the to the daggone Super Bowl.
I thought they was gonna move him for a while, and it'd just be like a whole different states, Cincinnati, or the state Reds or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they moved the Rams.
I've always wanted them to bring basketball back, man.
And I feel like basketball would do real good in this market.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I don't know why they got rid of what was it, the Royals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when they brought out they weren't throwback jerseys, they was just retros. They brought the Royals jerseys back when I was in high school, and I remember I got one. Nice jersey, man. A whole bunch of good players on that team also.
Yeah.
We was talking about non-jobs and being able to have multiple streams of income, man. You ever thought about stripping, man? Pause. I'm just asking.
Nah, I never thought about stripping.
Well, you might change your mind.
Uh-oh.
Because during Super Bowl Sunday down in Atlanta, Georgia, Quality Control is home to artists like the Migos, Lil Yachty. Cardi B is affiliated. She has like a manager deal over at QC. Who else? City Girls, people like that.
I didn't know City Girls was okay.
Yeah, City Girls too.
Okay.
Quality Control is a production label, basically down in Atlanta, Georgia. And on Super Bowl Sunday, they had a Super Bowl party at a strip club, that's a real big part of the culture down in Atlanta. Strip clubs. They say you can get the best chicken wings at the strip club.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were at the Gold Room, and they made it rain, man. They made it rain. And then they made it rain again. You remember like El Nino?
Mm-hmm.
That type of rain. At the end of this party, and you can check out some of the videos online, they show a picture of the club. They show video of the club, and they just panning. It's money everywhere. It's money stacked up on the stage. It's money. They shooting the video from the balcony. It's money on like the balcony that hangs over the dance floor. It's money piled up there. At the end of the night, $3 million have been thrown on strippers. I almost pulled out my boots and my chaps.
What would be your stripper name?
My stripper name would be I think that would be it. That would be my stripper name. I feel like that's what people would say once I came out, because I'm gonna kill them with the chaps. I'm gonna wear the chaps with the back out like Prince did.
Wow.
And that's how I'm gonna kill the game.
Wow.
Might not wear no shirt. I might just wear something to cover my goods or my bads, however you want to view them.
That's hilarious.
Man, $3 million thrown in the strip club. And get this, 25 girls. So $3 million split amongst 25 girls. Each stripper left with $120,000.
I think stripping for me is like, in my mind, I'm like, man, I never do it, right? But if there was, say by chance, there was a night I went somewhere and it was, and on a rare occasion, I had something to drink. And then another something to drink. And then I just felt the music and then just took my shirt off and started dancing, and people started throwing money. Hey, after I come to and I get home the next day, look all this money, I might be like,
I'm good at this.
I'm good at this. I done have people tell me I should strip too. Like, nah.
Hey, man, if I ever come in Stoney's Pub and you stripping, I'm walking directly out. I'm probably not even going to use a door. I'm going to just jump through a window. I don't want to see none of my homeboys in that position. It's over. I don't want to see it, man. Man,
that's crazy.
That's a side hustle for you. And, yeah, man, if you're looking for a way to make some money, a side job, that's a perfect one. To leave with $120,000 in one night.
Yo, that's crazy. You know what else?
Jeez.
And you know what? I don't even know where this is taking place. I need to find out where this is taking place at. But another big event that's coming up is the NBA All-Star Game.